Hello friends, this is Patriot John Adams making another incredible update for Infinity Dollar Bill. This I'm considering to be some of the biggest news yet for Bitcoin. We recently have had, this basically could have been occurring for a while, but it just took people to figure out the fact that you can go out and buy a whole bunch of gas cards from any gas stations. Like, you could personally do this yourself. Just go out and buy a bunch of gas cards from a bunch of different gas stations, set up a business, and then charge a certain fee, and then accept Bitcoin for these gas cards. So here you see all the different companies, which this www.coinfield.com, they are now selling gas cards for Bitcoin. So you see this is Bitcoin funds going directly into gasoline. So they can't really stop it because anybody can just go buy some gas cards and then trade them for Bitcoins at a small fee. So we have like Walmart, Gulf, Kangaroos, Sunoco, there's BP, 76, this is a Canadian gas station. This is just English speaking gas stations basically. This is likely happening all over the world. Anybody, anywhere can just go out, buy gas cards, create a website that is related to coins and gasoline, and then they now have a business which charges a fee for exchanging gas cards for Bitcoins. So now you also personally can buy your gas with Bitcoin. So if you have already made a lot of profits, you might want to start buying your gas from now on with Bitcoin. That could save you some costs. And every time the Bitcoin levels up, it's good to invest before it levels up, and then start to buy all your stuff when it's at the top, basically. So that's a good method for gaining value through Bitcoin. It seems that the Bitcoin price might stay flat for a little bit, but it is definitely very questionable because these gas cards are now being sold in Bitcoin, and this kind of funny because this hasn't been happening for many years, but it could have been happening, but no one, I guess, was certain enough about the Bitcoin to risk creating a business which accepted Bitcoin for their gas cards. So now someone is very they definitely believe that Bitcoin is strong and will continue in the same direction it has been going. So now this bump up looks very large compared to the last one, which I'm sure at this time everybody was like, well, oh shit, it's not going to get much bigger than that, huh? It's just going to continue like this, guys, until basically everything's purchased in Bitcoin, or many things are purchased in Bitcoin, and then people try to stop it from being purchased in Bitcoin. But it's very difficult because there's always another person willing to try to create that business now. In Greeley, Colorado, there is an actual gas station that accepts direct Bitcoin for the gas, which obviously this does cut out fees and makes it more likely for people to pay for gas in Bitcoin. But this was just recently after these cards were started to be sold. So things are just moving along quick, guys. I would be into Bitcoin. Like, if you're thinking about investing, I would put a little bit in now. I would consider us to be right about here, so we probably have a little bit bump up and then another come down, but it's going to be around this area for some time, I would say, unless we just have more and more events. So if you hear more and more events coming out, this is a 3-month chart. You hear more and more events like about people accepting Bitcoin, I would start to get Bitcoins either way, really, but that might be a better sign to invest. I think people should just get Bitcoins, and once you get them, you'll be really happy because you realize that it's headed up, and it's just like the new way of life, man. Sorry for the people that can't get past caveman times and whatnot, but if If you guys like these updates, be sure to check out InfinityDollarBill.com. And we always got me on Twitter at InfDollarBill. And we're with TrillionDollarMedia.com. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Be sure to buy your gift cards and gas cards with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's exploding. So get on the train ASAP.